1993 VW Golf. This is the 1.8 Cabrio version. As you can see, we'll start by having a look at the bodywork. If we start on this driver's side, see white as you can see, painted bumper car. That arch is all nice and solid, but obviously it's a plastic kit, so that's exactly what we'd expect. What appears to be sort of a period correct aftermarket set of alloys. Saw loads of these rocking those kind of wheels back in the sort of mid 90s. Got a little scratch on the front of the driver's wing there, and there's a few sort of marks in the paintwork coming down this arch. It wants a really good polish just to sort of decide what to do. There's a few dull matte areas, things like along this top of this door here is a little bit matte, and then we've got some marks along the top of the body kit going along, as you can see there. It's all complete and everything, but really for me, you want to give it a good polish to know exactly what you're starting with. Things like where you've got a little bit of sort of ingrained dirt there, that'll all come out. It's had a touch in just on the leading edge of the door there, and a few marks coming down, and there's sort of a little chip at the bottom of the door there that's bubbled up slightly. Going down this side again, like I say, good polish. Things like where it's just got a little bit matte here, will come back. On the rear, the bumper sits nice and straight. I've got a small crack in this light lens, but the driver's side one's all good. Badges have faded slightly as well, just from years of sponges going over them normally. All around the boot lid and everything is good. There's no sign of any corrosion or anything around the lights and in those seams. As you can see, lower half of the valance, there's some staining around the exhaust there. Other than that, it's all nice and solid, no cracks or anything. And down this side you can see it is quite straight. No sign of any ripples or dents. The panel gaps and things are good, as you can see there. This rear arch, again, same sort of story. It's got a couple of little marks and touch-ins, things, as you can see as we go around. A couple of stone chips there. All four wheels and tyres are good. It's sat with us for a couple of days. They've not gone soft or anything like that. Wheels are relatively curb mark free by the looks of things. Couple of sort of stone chips on the bottom of this door, which have gone a bit orange, as you can see there. And there's the scuff that's been touched in on this front passenger arch, sorry. And we've also got a bit of a touch in just here, which again wants a little bit of attention. Twin lamp still on this one. All the plastic grills and everything are still intact. Front bumper again sits nice and straight. There's no sort of scuffs or cracks on either corner. It's got the painted number plates around. And then again, we've got some stone chips on the bonnet here, as you can see. Kind of what you expect on a white car of this age. Around the windscreen, on the driver's side is all good, especially around the windscreen wipers and things. Where the left-hand drive wiper would be is fine as well. We do have a little bit at the very bottom in the middle. But other than that, all the way around the rest of it is all nice and tidy. We'll have a look at the hood before we take that down. So it is a black canvas hood with a glass heated rear screen. The hood looks to be in really good condition. Doesn't seem to show any signs of air leaks or anything. Obviously we've washed it, so it's been under a hose and everything. No sign of any moisture getting inside. It's kind of the first thing you want to check on an older convertible. Roof's quite simple on one of these, so it's just a case of the clasp on the driver's side, clasp on the passenger side, and in this case it's electric, so ignition on, hit the switch down by the windows, and away the roof goes. Nice and simple. There you go, roof's away. And then exactly the same in reverse for putting it back up. It does come with a tonneau cover as well, which we've got in the boot there. So we took some pictures with it on so you can see it. So that's in there. Clips on pretty easily. But we'll have a look at the interior. So it's got the grey two-tone checked interior. This driver's seat's in nice condition. It has had a small crease there just where someone's been sat. But there's no tears or anything in it. Rest of the fabric lovely and clean. Steering wheel, no real sign of anywhere at all. So it's done 98,000 this one. Again, we'll detail in the description what we've got in the way of paperwork, things like that. We've got electric windows as well, cracked Golf gear knob. Electric windows, like I said. Manual windows on the rear, electric on the front. This rear bench doesn't look like it's showing any signs of wear at all. Lovely and clean, lovely and tidy. Underside of the hood is nice and clean. It's like sort of white vinyl stuff. Nice and tidy, no rips or anything in it. Passenger seat. There's a little bit of thread just poking out here that wants cut off, but other than that, it's not actually showing any sort of damage where it's been. But other than that, all nice and tidy. Again, at the back, no sign of anywhere at all in there. Pop the hood while we're at it. There we go. So in the boot we've got the tonneau cover, which we've got some pictures of that on. But the rest of it in there is all nice and clean. Got your hydraulic equipment there for the roof. We've used the roof up and down a few different times for photos and things. Really happy to go up and down, no problem at all. We'll get that bonnet up, there we go. So inner wings and everything, lovely and clean, lovely and tidy. No sign of any corrosion there at all. All the way around, really good. 1.8 litre engine. Nice and happy. It was driven here, and we've obviously driven it around the yard and things like that. It always seems to start, no problem at all. It does have a immobiliser fitted, so it's just a case of using the little fob in the hole till the light goes solid, and then key in the ignition, and away you go. Starts on the button, like I said. It's never seemed to need a booster or anything like that. It doesn't seem to drop any fluids. Like I say, it was driven to us, so there you have it. 1993 1.8 Golf Cabriolet.